Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Guess what? I was talking to you a little bit about some of the trials and tribulations that I've been facing with this game, right?
Yes.
And as we already know, as you said, we've already missed some content. We've missed a mission or two because of the way that the mission structure in this game works, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought to myself that Mass Effect 2 was going to be the game out of this trilogy that I needed to do like the most note-taking with and the most homework with, so that we don't, like you said, so we don't miss any content. Turns out 3 is already it's causing me gray hairs and a short death.
No small amount of grief.
No small amount of grief. But we do have some nice amenities to check out. First of all, you recall when we left off last time, we got a bunch of new models for our ship. So these are looking pretty good. We got
the what's-his-face ship there on the top left.
Yeah, I got the Shadowbringer
ship.
The
Shadowbringer?
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
We got Leho over there. We got the Citadel. We've got Sovereign, and a bunch of other stuff. I think there's a Turian.
Some other ships I don't recognize.
I think that one up there is a Turian warbird ship. I think that one is supposed to be a Quarian vessel of some kind.
And we have the Normandy, obviously.
We do. Also, wait, is it over there? It might be over here. Some of them end up over here. No, it's over here. There's the Kodiak is up here, I believe. I think it's that one underneath the Shadowbringer.
Yeah,
that's the one. Anyway.
Yeah, I see it.
You may have noticed we're still missing some fish, so we're gonna take care of that today, along with a couple
and
other
only
things.
Today.
That's right.
The fish will be taken care of only today.
Hold on to that feeling that you feel, because you're not wrong. One thing that I want to do before we start off today, before we head off to the Citadel, before we head off to Big Story, we ought to talk to some of our crewmates, because A, some of them might not be around for very much longer, and B, we haven't really taken the time to talk to Liara at all.
This is true. You mentioned this last time.
So we'll go ahead and do that now. As it just so happens, we have a couple of super cool people to talk to, one of which we already have. Tally, we already know her deal. But I totally neglected the fact that fucking Legion has been here for like a mission and a half, and if we don't talk to him now, he's just gonna go away.
Yeah. Talk to Legion then.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
I did.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
Tell me about the bullshit going on with you and the Quarians.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
Not good.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
You know what? That sounds great. I would love to have you along. Tell me more about the heretics.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
Oh.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
Wait, weren't we supposed to not do that?
At a tactical disadvantage.
Yeah.
This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made.
This was not a foreseen outcome, but we don't have enough budget to account for both of your big decisions. I don't regret it. They could have been allies.
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper's signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
We could still fix this. Oh God!
Interesting notion. Most organics.
That was like a full.
geez.
That was like an almost full-on Exorcist head tilt right there.
That was too much.
That was a little bit too... Shepard has undergone some pretty significant cybernetic upgrades thanks to the elusive man, so I'll let it slide this time. What happened to you?
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back.
Of course.
Must be nice.
That must have been nice.
Yeah. We didn't ask about the Reaper's mind.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total
Bad.
control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
For the Geth, that's saying quite a lot.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
It's understandable. Sufficiently advanced technology might as well be magic.
Indistinguishable from magic.
Did we ask about the Quarian attack?
I think...
What the hell?
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made
No,
this
we haven't.
different?
Okay, good.
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
Okay.
The Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes.
God
A
damn it.
significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing.
God damn
We
it.
did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
The Quarians are always doing this shit.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective.
Interesting thought. Usually it's the
Self-preservation
opposite
took
that
precedence.
happens.
I can
Afraid you'd be
understand
wiped out.
why they would be
We do
so
not
afraid
experience
and
fear
willing to
as
work
you
with
would,
them.
But we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
That's it for now.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Okay, so we've seen a lot of different interpretations in sci-fi media about, do androids dream of electric sheep? You know, what's the measure of an AI? What about data on the Enterprise? And it's like, I feel really bad for the Geth because the Geth seem to have been fucked from creation at literally every single point.
They cannot catch a break.
And it's like, now they're either, okay, the Quarians are going to wipe us out on what is effectively our man-made home world, or attempt at making a home world, or the Reapers indoctrinate us. That's it. I feel bad for the Geth.
Now what's this here?
This used to
see
be...
I see a camera has begun.
That's absolutely correct. This used to be Miranda's room, but now it is,
Commander
like...
Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
It's the mobile
Oh.
version of the Shadow
Withdrew from
Broker.
the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
Oh?
She's right over there.
Analyzes
Why can't she
information
talk to me?
packages. If you find any useful
Shh,
data,
don't worry about
I can
that.
research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices.
Ooh,
In the
choices.
meantime,
I like that
Dr.
word.
Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Thanks, Glyph. Hey, what's up, Liara? And you
Looks like
thought
got
having a
more than
dual
just that
monitor
drone
setup
from
was
your
enough.
ship.
A few things were necessary.
It's not.
I'd be a very
Sometimes I
silent
think
shadow
about
broker
having a
without
triple
data
monitor
feeds.
setup.
So you have access to your resources?
I may or may not
What I
have a
can
triple
get.
monitor
We'll need
setup,
it to research this Prothean device.
depending on how
Until
you
we
count the
understand
screens.
precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans ever finish it?
Do you think Protheans actually completed the Crucible?
You mean, will
We
it
know
work?
the answer to that is
They wouldn't
no.
have poured their last resources into the Crucible if they
I
thought
mean,
otherwise.
you and I
I
know
just
the
wish
answer to
our
that,
Prothean knew more about
and
how
the
dangerous
audience
their
knows the
weapon
answer
might
to that
be.
because they paid attention. But
And we know the answer to that because you paid like $20.
But Jimmy 360 with his Doritos in hand maybe doesn't know the answer to that. We just need to get it working.
We found the answer to that in this game.
Yeah, but Jimmy 360's ears are plugged up with Dorito dust, all right? He wasn't listening.
We can figure out what it does later. Our priority is getting it built.
Just give me
The
some
only
warning
thing that
before
Jimmy
you flip the
360
switch.
reads are the zeros
People
on
were
his
finally
paycheck.
starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a
What's
little more
this?
time,
They're
maybe
all
Earth
zeros?
Oh, that's not supposed to be that way.
I understand.
What's
if you
going
don't
on? Oh,
want
it's
to
your
talk about it.
arm! Oh, there's hope for Earth.
There's still a lot of people alive down there. I have to remember.
Look, I understand, Liara.
You
Sometimes
will.
you got an itch you
It's the
can't
war we
scratch,
warned everyone
and you
about
just gotta
for
go
years.
straight through your own
And if I
torso,
know
the
you,
45-degree
Shepard,
angle.
You'll make them proud.
Alright, so we totally just, like, bum-rushed through that entire conversation, but none of it mattered because it was all about the Crucible, and if you look at the Crucible for, like, 5 seconds, you understand what the deal is with the Crucible.
It's a big bong.
We don't exactly know how it works, but yes. Matriarch Gale, she was the person in charge of the Ardite Yakshi Monastery, so let's open that up and just get some discounts, I guess. Do you want a power damage or a store discount bonus?
Power damage. Duh.
Alright, I'll take it. You may have noticed we have significantly less money because I've been buying a lot of shit off screen. Upgrades, none. Armor mod kit. Farron persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Okay. We have ammo capacity or shield strength. I would honestly say shield strength is probably better for us.
Yeah.
Most maps...
Ammo capacity with the weapons you have is probably going to round down.
Actually,
So that 5%
yeah.
will do literally nothing for you.
It's going to do even less than nothing when you see something that we've got going on today. I think we're good. We're good to go here. What do we got on your broker
That reminds
terminal?
me, don't forget that beam rifle.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Yes. So that's actually, yeah, we have the collector rifle on our back right now, even though it's technically invisible because we're in our civilian clothes. But it does not use ammo in the traditional sense. Oh, what do you want to read? Do you want any lore in particular? We've got something from Grunt. We've got email from Jacob to his wife. If you want to read that, I
kind of don't want to read any of these.
All right. I'll give you the heads up on Grunt. He's basically just doing the
Please enjoy your day.
he's doing the Full Metal Jacket speech to his Arlok company.
He's doing the big soldier thing. Good for him.
Yes, absolutely.
It's what he always wanted.
Why do you have... Oh, I know why you have this on you. Good. So there's... You may or may not be surprised to know that kind of pisses me off a little bit, and do you want to know why?
Why?
Because
Because in the earlier games, it would be incidental dialogue.
Yes, but also the stated reason that they have given us for not having the ability to put away your gun in Mass Effect 3 is to save on data for essential disk memory, right?
Bullshit, basically.
Yeah, but you can do that. You can do that, but you can't put away your gun.
That's probably a recycled animation from a cutscene, to be fair.
Yep. We're going to the Citadel first. 'Cause we got some people to talk to. We've got a couple of bits of business to mop up here on the Citadel. As you can see, we've got a couple more options available to us, including the Bryson Lab, Dock 42, and Personal Apartment. We're not going to touch any of these three for a little while, especially option A. That's going to be damn near the end of the game if we can help it, because this button right here starts the best content in the game.
Also, those are some weird lettering choices.
Yeah.
Gotta
Clear
say.
to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Send me to the embassies first.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
So, there's some interesting stuff with the way that Mass Effect 3 handles its incidental dialogue turned into side quests, which is, most of the time, okay, first of all, your only hub planet is the Citadel, which is why the Citadel is so big in this game and has like 4 distinct zones. All of your people will just show up and talk here, and you can, you know, just find them if you walk around. The other thing is, as you've seen before in previous videos, when you walk up to somebody, sometimes you can just hear them having a conversation, and if you listen long enough, it'll unlock, like, oh, here's a side quest, go do it. And that'll lead you to, like, a Cerberus-based side quest or something. I have tried my best to mop most of those up off-screen, so that we can just do them if they're important. But yeah, otherwise, like, everything just kind of takes place here on the Citadel. So.
Which, theoretically, I don't mind because the Citadel is cool.
I agree.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
But it is kind of a step
During
down.
our war, this place became a myth to my people.
It's a bummer that you can't have a second hub on Omega.
The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The
That
Reapers hit here first,
sounds
didn't
really familiar.
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
they? It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Kind of astounding.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
We try.
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Hanar!
Pardon me. This one has been listening.
Oh boy!
This one suspects you are a Prothean.
This is a really big deal. My senses indicate it is a big,
I
stupid
remember the
jellyfish.
time when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
Oh my god. Javik, stop.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But
Oh boy.
if you
Here
lost
comes the
last
publicity.
war, what
This
hope
is
do
so
we have?
much.
For many, there may
Imagine
be
if,
no
like, Buddha showed up at the bus
hope.
stop.
The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among them.
Hey, hey,
I don't think that's gonna work.
stop, please.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines.
One might say
We are alive.
you
and
need
we
to
will fight
rage
back.
against the machine.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's kind of scary, to be honest.
I'm just glad he's on our side. You haven't seen him get angry.
Neither have you, Commander. Thank
I like you,
Commander.
Javik.
I've enjoyed my time here.
You're a little bit
Walking
of a
upon
huge
my
racist,
young.
but I like you
I
on
will
like a
see you
fundamental
back over
level.
Normandy.
He might be a huge racist, but like, I get it.
It would be hard not to be a racist in his position. Not
It's
that
completely understandable.
it's understandable,
It's not okay,
but not good.
but I get it.
We got some work to do, I think.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I
Fulfilling my
suppose
cameo,
I came
Shepard.
to say goodbye.
Oh no!
Claire is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle.
Totally.
I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
It's an honor.
We'll make the galaxy proud.
Honestly, I'm
The
sad that you
largest
can't
fleet in
come with
history's
us.
already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
You must engage
Be
with
sure
the
to
war
look
asset
at the
system.
readiness system.
Make sure that your EMS rating is above 50%, Shepard.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
They're the 300 Spartans, basically.
Our numbers were never great.
Yeah,
We must
yeah.
prepare to sacrifice ourselves.
I mean,
if that
the
is what's
real-ass
required.
samurai also died out, so
Was being a Justicar
Like,
worth it if that's how it all
relatively quickly.
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
I even have
There
this
is
sick
nothing but the
tattoo.
code.
There is nothing but the code, thus no regrets.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful
Code
on
life.
fighting Reapers.
Code
Treat them as any other enemy. Show
LYFE.
no quarter, mercy, or weakness.
That's right.
Jack has
The
those
only
tattoos on her
difference is the
knuckles, but
scale
hers
of
say
our
like
foe.
hate and
The code
DETH.
is too strict to account for
So
such.
Samara just also has
small
them, but they're blue,
discrepancies.
so you can't read them. What do you think?
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka.
Yeah, it was
Can
pretty
only
cool.
Follow such bravery.
I'll kill 1,000 Reapers before I let this franchise die, and I'll kill any counselors who get in my way.
Will Falere be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falere will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
You've earned it.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falere saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
No problem. I wouldn't have
Good luck
had
out
you
there,
just kill
Samara.
yourself.
You as well.
That would have sucked.
I don't know if you believe in such things. But Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Samara is one of my favorite characters. I want to point out, go back and look at the footage if you want to, but take a look at her model in Mass Effect 2 and like the level of detail and effort they put into making her eyes look like fucking incredible. And then go ahead and take a look back at that conversation we just had. That is with the a lot texture mod added on. I cannot understate just how badly this game gimped its own presentation. But it is really good to see Samara again.
Absolutely.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Hey, what's up?
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attack.
Yeah, I
too.
wonder.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
Not for long.
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I wanted to tell you that my sister, Oriana, went missing.
Again?
Missing? What happened?
My father somehow found her and kidnapped her. Right off the street. If he's
Basically
done anything to
again.
her, I'll kill him.
Miranda,
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
what? Why?
So you're done with
I heard a
Cerberus
rumor.
then?
Maybe more that my father is working
Yeah,
on something for the
she
enlisted men.
resigned at the very end of 2.
Something big.
Ties to Cerberus?
Why would your father be
Of
working
course
with the
they, of
elusive
course
man?
they did. Of course they,
Especially now.
yes.
My father is ruthless
That
about
one's on
preserving
purpose.
his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
Do you
Dynasty.
think the elusive man made him an offer?
Exactly.
He's got to be stopped.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Sure.
We'll take him out.
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Listen, Yvonne Strahovski's too big of a celebrity and too expensive to have in a lot of the game. We can give you this one, and she can give you a mission. And then she's got to go back to work on Chuck.
That's all you get.
She's got to go back to Chuck. We're not going to touch the stuff with Commander Bailey just yet, because he's going to lead us down the rabbit hole that is the Aria DLC, but we will check that out soon. Soon. Today, we have some shopping to do, which makes me really happy. You like shopping?
No, but I know that you do, and that's enough.
You tell me you... Okay, let me rephrase it. Do you like shopping on the Citadel?
I like shopping for guns.
Okay.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Well, how about shopping for fish? Because we got a shit ton of fish that you can buy.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
We're gonna buy all the fish. They're 1,000 pop.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
And it just keeps yelling at you the whole time.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
Now, alright, here's the other thing, right?
Welcome to Elkins Combine Arsenal Supplies.
I actually went ahead and bought, like, ooh, we got more ships! I bought a bunch of the assault rifle and shotgun and pistol and sniper rifle upgrades while we were out. But here's the big thing. Aquarium VI. You no longer have to feed your fish after every 2 missions. Ship will just do it for you.
Good.
That's good shit, right?
Now you can enjoy your aquatic friends without fear of killing them.
That's correct. Yeah, a bunch of the Citadel here, what's left to mop up in the... Ooh, whoa, that's rough. A bunch of what's left to mop up here in the Citadel has to do with either talking to people or starting the DLC for Aria. Hers is kind of all over the Citadel, and then other stuff happens. Oh, hey!
Shepard, do you have a minute?
What's up?
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you.
E-Crimes!
E-Crimes is really good.
Key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Okay.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel.
From back when they
You can use
existed.
your Spectre access to find them. I can shut them down.
Yeah, I can do that.
I can
Yeah, they
access
don't
restricted
exist
intel
anymore.
at the Spectre office in the
Don't
embassy.
ask me why.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
I stand by it, though.
It was necessary to save literally everyone else.
No, it wasn't. It was a dialogue
A little
option.
more exciting.
It wasn't.
Save the Batarians or don't save the
Reminds
Batarians.
me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessaly.
Save the Batarians
My
or
mother and I
fuck
lived
them.
beside a park. I spent hours there.
Mass
what?
Effect, the Telltale series.
Reading,
Mass Effect.
exploring,
Fuck the
getting in
Batarians.
trouble digging for
Fuck 'em.
ruins in the grass.
Mass Effect, fuck the
kidding.
Batarians, period, just fuck
I
them,
was
in
very
parentheses. Kids do dumb things.
We all do stupid things as kids.
There's no denying
I
that.
once shot a guy.
In a way,
It was
I
rad.
was lucky.
In
My
Reno.
mother scolded me, but she
Just to
also
watch
bought
him
me
die.
my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
You know, she could have been a good train.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear
Always
yellow.
drinking coffee.
I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Smoking big cigars.
Maybe you're right.
Jesus.
Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
Me too.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, but life's a
Who
bitch.
knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
I do miss Matriarch Benezia.
You don't really see me going into civilian life,
She was
do
a
you?
cool character for like the
No.
20 seconds she was on
But I guess
screen.
that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then.
You got it.
Hey, friends forever. Also,
Hell yeah.
accidentally flirting a little bit, but that's also
That's
a little
just
bit.
life.
Yeah, that's life. Okay, we got a couple of options here. You see anything that you particularly want to buy for guns? Mostly pistols and SMGs.
Not really. I
Alright.
would say yes, except for you can only have like 2 upgrades on a gun.
Yeah, that's. What? He wasn't here a second ago.
He was not.
Oh, he's not supposed to be here at all. Can I? Oh man, I was playing earlier and I found a glitch that I really wish that I had caught on camera, which was Gnarl is also part of that Aria DLC, I believe. But there was a glitch that I caught in one of the Cerberus missions where a dude was in cover and I shot him and his dead body stayed in cover and didn't move. And I kept walking up to him and trying to shoot him because I thought like, oh, you gotta wipe out everybody on the map. But he's just frozen there, like taking cover in the corner.
Ragdoll physics just didn't activate.
Ragdoll physics didn't activate, and like physics in general didn't activate. We wanted to go to the holding area.
Excuse me for just a moment.
Oh yeah, no, go for it. We have some more conversations to get through. There's somebody else down here.
Now arriving at docking bay E24.
Big surprise. My memory fails me. I remember that there are things down here that I wanted to check out, but I don't remember what. I did want to take a look at this, though, to see if this Z-fighting texture here was still here on camera, or if it was just off. No, it's still there. I can't really impart enough just how rushed this game was, and how people will tell you that out of all of the games, like Mass Effect 1 is the one that needs to be redone.
Hey, it's you.
I think Mass Effect 3 is probably the one that needs, like, straight up the 100% overall remake from scratch.
I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
That's my opinion. This game could have been, like, living up to the scale, if not for the fact that it's really just kind of shooting itself in the foot every other time. Also, Darner Vosk is also part of that Aria DLC. So note that for later. I'm not just ignoring them for the sake of ignoring them. I believe you had a side quest for me.
Damn it, I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers.
Oh, that's bad.
If I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Right, okay. So this is something that we can fix. Although, we probably want to try...
What's going on here?
The Metagel dispensers on the Citadel have been hacked and made bad. They're, like, shooting poison into people's faces or some shit. So we need to go ahead and stop it.
Oh yeah, like when you hack the medical stations in BioShock.
Yeah, pretty much exactly.
If anyone else tries to use them, it just kills them.
Who would do such a thing? Oh, hi, James.
James?
Commander, what brings
You
you
getting
down
some
here?
ink done?
Looks like.
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
Good for you,
And
buddy.
You're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know,
what if you don't get
figure
in, though?
Who's my training officer? How could I fail?
Trainer.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially. But what
I've
the
taken
hell
you
is
on
this
like one
goddamn
mission.
thing? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7.
That's true.
So I take my lead from you, and you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Earn it.
Don't
Make
take
it
this
count.
lightly, Vega.
I'm not, and I won't. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
Don't let yourself down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna
Do you
sting
fit in
for
the
a few
mirror?
days. You can either
Like
run
in a
for
good
duty-
way. You're obviously buff,
Always.
but do you like fit?
Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7, sure. Or you could get my name done.
Oh boy.
Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I was just...
Yeah. He's just a little kid.
I was just...
At heart, he's just a fucking snot-nosed
That's
kid.
what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later.
Careful.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, Vega turns out to be a pretty charming character. Because absolutely, he's got... okay. I'm sorry for anybody who might be seeing this. This, I wanted to show you because I knew you would appreciate it. These posters are they're just Z fighting all over the place.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And we have one more of these Metagel terminals, and you might say to yourself, this seems like a bullshit thing that you should do off-screen. And you would almost be right, but not quite. It's worth it. If only I could find this last terminal. Maybe keep an eye out for it. After all, people are dying. It's our job to make sure that they're all well taken care of. Over here in the corner? Yeah, all the way in the corner. Got it. Now we're good. I was also running into this issue earlier that I hope we get on screen at some point, but sometimes when I activate this run animation in the Normandy, you'll move at full speed, but you'll move at like... the animation won't play at full speed, so you'll just be running in slow motion, but moving really fast. Yeah.
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Totally.
I wish we could have found the bastard responsible for the sabotage. But this is going to save a lot of lives. Thank you.
No problem. We will come back to this plot line later.
E-crimes!
E-crimes! For now, I believe that is more or less gonna mop up what we're doing on the Citadel. I think we're all set to head back to the Normandy and check up on some of those missions that we've picked up. I could be wrong, but I think the one that Miranda gave us is the one that we should look into next, because it may be...
Please select a destination.
That one may or may not be on an invisible timer. And that's definitely one that we do want to see.
One moment, please.
So, here's a question that I have for you.
What's up?
It's really odd to me that this elevator doesn't just have... It doesn't have an option to just send you to the Normandy. You have to come up here to go to the Normandy, right?
Right.
And all of the rapid transit shuttles will send you to the Normandy or to the DLCs. So why not just also put that in the elevator?
Why not just not have elevators? Because it's not like they're elevators anymore, they're just loading screens.
And it implies that, like, you're literally just riding one level up or down, and you're getting to all of these different places via the one elevator. Like, okay, clearly, you know, you
like
could
all the different arms on the Citadel.
Yeah, like, you could be going up and down and, like, you know, cutting out some additional travel time or whatever, and that could basically be what's happening there. But the way that they frame it makes it seem like that's not the case, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, let me take a look at my terminal. Honestly, man, sometimes Jessica from Benning, right? That was the thing that we did. Javik wanted to talk to us on the Citadel, and we already did. Maybe in our journal? This game has such a way of, like, hiding or just changing around where certain side quests are going to show up and where certain ones aren't. This is kind of what I'm talking about in terms of just, it's difficult to tell where some of, like, look at all, these are all technically side quests or main quests. All of these. It's a lot.
That's why I'm glad that game started being like, okay, this is the main quest. And also having points of no return.
And this game definitely has points of no return, but they're just hidden and they don't tell you what they are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Having points of no return that they tell you about. Like, hey, make a save here. Hey, this is the main story.
Yeah, it would be really nice. All they would literally have to do is just put like a red
exclamation
chevron.
point.
Yeah, like a chevron or an exclamation point or something. Something to tell you.
As long as it's something.
Yeah. I don't see it here just yet. That's okay. Let's go ahead and move forward. We've still got a lot of stuff to get to today. Including one thing that I think you're really going to like. We've got 2 missions dealing with the Quarians in the Perseus Vale.
Also, this game may not have as many squad members, but at least the DLC squad member that they give you has actual dialogue.
Totally.
And is actually really important.
He is not... He is worth more than the combined Kasumi and Zaid. We gotta save the Admiral first, I believe.
Rannoch is the Quarian homeworld, right?
Yes, it is.
This ought to be good.
Let's go ahead and take Tally, of course. And probably Javik? You wanna bring Javik?
Yeah, I was gonna say, bring Javik. He's cool.
Does he have any ooh. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Let's go for that. That just looks like a Mass Effect 2 loyalty mission outfit.
Very regal.
For sure. So,
like a King's Guard kind of thing.
Totally. Our particle rifle, we have a couple of mods already attached to it. One is armor, like bursting through armor, which has been really good for me. And the other one was increasing rounds per magazine, which has also been really good for me. We have the option to make it weigh a little bit less, but so far, off screen, I haven't been having a whole lot of difficulty getting it to work. I might change this out actually and go for more damage, just because I want it to feel like the thing that it's supposed to feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And
more damage all the time.
Totally. We've still got our Krogan shotgun as well. I also
Krogan shotgun, Turian sniper rifle, Asari amp, Prothean beam rifle.
That's correct.
I am evolving it a bit.
I bumped up our operational mastery all the way to the tip top. We got weight capacity bonus by 35 points, which makes that collector rifle like usable because it weighs a shit ton. And we also sniper damage, increased headshot damage and sniper rifle damage both by 15%.
Neat.
Good shit. I'm a fan of the Kodiak.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Selchorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon.
Oh.
Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What's the deal with this guy?
What What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
Yeah, that's suicide.
They'll be torn to pieces.
Naturally, but the civilian captains have deluded themselves into thinking they can reach the mass relay in time. Hopefully Chorus can stop the force from presenting...
Claudia Black is a great voice actress.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
Don't start any more wars with the Geth while I'm away.
For our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Cell Chorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him.
Okay.
Zen?
I'm sorry, is that the Overlord
Admiral
DLC
Zen.
kicking in?
Let's hope the wilderness
Might be
is
the
kind to
Overlord
these
DLC a bit.
machines.
It's a little too
See you in a
quiet
minute.
for that.
Take us into the tower.
That was great, because it was awful.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, should I just make a noise into the microphone? And I thought to myself, no.
We're taking
Thought better of it.
Thought better of it. Also, I just want to point out Cortez is doing a real good job.
He's doing it.
Anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
We need to talk to him at some
Right,
point because he's
Commander.
also
Shutting you down
he's a pretty good guy. He totally is Joker Jr. You were right about that last time. Rannoch.
Have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
Looks like the Lion King. But with space
Looks like
power.
a desert shithole.
That's a renegade prompt if ever I heard one.
What tactics would they use?
The usual. More gas.
Predictable. Machines have always mistaken numbers for strength.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, that's kind of been the MO for every enemy that we've fought so far.
Yes.
So this thing's great.
Yeah, seems like it.
You can see that little meter at the bottom there.
Yeah.
As long as we don't hit 0, it will recharge itself. If we do hit 0, the recharge on it is excessively long. But I believe it is impossible to run out of ammo for it entirely. Oh no, that doesn't look good. It's popping right through our neck.
Don't look at it.
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna keep this fucking thing on.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
And by watch out for more mines, I mean I'm probably gonna step on all of the mines.
Synthetics patrolling below.
Literally every single mine.
I'm just flashing back to every Bethesda game, stepping on bear traps.
And landmines.
And Alan Wake, too. So yeah, the full recharge on this thing, it takes quite a bit. And you can start firing before you're back to your full 100, but it's counterproductive because then you only have like half the clip to work with. Otherwise, it's
good in a pinch.
Yeah, it's really strong. Whoa! Always with the rockets, these guys. Hopefully this will go a little bit better than the last time we had to fight a bunch of Geth in enclosed quarters. Javik has this ability, which is a sustained field that drains biotics and shields, which is awesome.
That is neat.
It's really good against, like, larger enemies.
But he also only seems to have the one power. Did you level him up before we came into this?
I did not. So it's possible to get more, but for now...
But for now, he is like little baby.
Little baby. Alright. I didn't step on that one. Whoop! Didn't step on that one.
Good job.
Thanks. And then just immediately steps on another one.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. If I were the game designer, I would put one right the fuck here.
Mm-hmm.
There, the guns protecting the tower.
Just call me Deep Throat. I'm a fan. And hey, if we ever don't feel like using the collector rifle, we've still got this, or the Prothean rifle rather, we've still got this shotgun, which, it's still excellent. It's never gonna stop being great. Reload's a little long. It's like, it's straight up the only drawback. But as long as you keep a good eye on it, you're pretty much fine. I'm just gonna punch him. That was a crunchy punch as well. Oh boy. I'll say this. We're entering the area of the game where I said this game gets better as it goes on, and worse as it goes on. But this is the section where the game starts to be pretty good for a good long while.
Also, I pulled up the voice credits for Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah?
Javik is Dr. Igwe in Prey, and... Let's see. What else have I got?
Huh? I recognize his voice, but I don't recognize him like from anything in particular.
He was in Spider-Man.
Which one?
And Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh, who was he in that?
In Spider-Man, he was
Of course.
David Obademi. And in Miles Morales, he was Aaron Davis.
Oh. Well, that's a big spoiler, but I can't fucking believe... That's the worst thing about, like, IMDb, right?
Oh, is that a big spoiler?
Here's the thing. Yes and no. It's a big spoiler for the context of, like, any story that doesn't just automatically tell you, but it's also one of those situations where it's like, oh no, who could Dr. Octavius or Norman Osborn possibly be, right?
Yeah.
It also... It's hurt in Miles Morales by the fact that Into the Spider-Verse came out like a year before that game did, and the Prowler is in that movie, and if you weren't already spoiled from the comics as to who the Prowler is, well, that movie made a lot of money. And if you're playing Miles Morales, the video game, you are statistically very likely to be somebody who also cares enough about Spider-Man to have seen the best Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2.
It's rough going.
Oh.
I didn't even mean for that, I'm sorry.
Time to sit down. Hey, Javik. Oh no, we can't do that with Javik yet. Okay.
Use Carnage.
Carnage is a good one. Carnage is a good one. For a second, I read that as rips enemies a new one, and I was like, that's it's an odd turn of phrase for the Mass Effect like codec.
But yeah, though.
Gets them right on their ass. Tally, can you like hack? Yeah, there you go. Give him a good old hack. Oh, jeez, I can't see shit. Ah, that effect is way too big on the screen. There we go. It's a good rifle.
It's probably a good train.
While Javik is sitting there hacking away, I want to point out that I believe if you take... You remember how we had a similar option to, like, hack the turret or the tower? That mission where we were getting Garrus from Palaven?
Yeah.
I believe if you bring James and you make James sit there and do it, instead of hacking it, he'll just kick the terminal like over and over and over again.
I do like that.
It's good. It's pretty good. Where's the other one? Oh, we're going up there. Which means we're going over there.
See that tower? You can climb it.
Whoa. With the power of the PlayStation 5. With the infinite power of the cloud.
With the power of the PlayStation 5, you too can never play this game.
I would love to see Mass Effect 3 running on a PlayStation 5. Like, how much horsepower and game juice can you throw at this shambling pile of trash? I'm not saying that it can't occasionally be fun, and that it can't occasionally be good, but it is a shambling pile of trash.
Man, I was thinking the other day, I think Fear 3 might be the worst game I've ever played.
You know what? That's a solid choice.
Message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down.
Oh man, even if we get you to a doctor, you're toast.
Maintenance. Darn hacks. I clean engine parts.
What a surprise! What are you doing here?
This place is filled with Geth.
I'm sorry, is that speciesist?
I thought I could buy the other civilians time, fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Stay still. Oh, sorry. My mouth's freaking out a little bit. Stay still.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
We have 8 of them, in fact.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower.
And also, that suit is ripped into ribbons. You're fucked, dude.
I promise.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Listen.
He's also clipping into it with his arm, which can't be good.
If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast Vasranok.
Let's get to that tower.
Ah, shit's going bad. Going this way? No, we're going God damn, that's why you shouldn't put that as your marker, because this is what happens.
Because it confuses you for like 2 seconds?
That's right. Those 2 seconds, listen, for every second that we're not stopping the Reapers, another city on Earth is getting targeted by the Reapers.
Another David Cage dirt child falls out of a dropship.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the vents. You can't save me. Feel bad with your emotions. If only you had enough Paragon or Renegade score in the first 5 minutes, maybe you could have saved my life, Shepard. See, you like to say dirt child. I like to say snot child. Because that's what he is to me.
Snot-nosed brat.
Snot child.
I think dirt child is the way to go.
I agree. Dirt snot. He's got so much
dirt child.
He's got so much snot running out of his snot nose that it's dripping into the dirt and infecting the snot. Like back up into his nostrils. Thus
It's
creating
like
the
a
dirt.
grappling feather.
Yeah, thus creating the dirt child.
This inhuman amalgamation of dirt and child.
Dirt child omnibus. This was something that I said while you were off screen.
Yeah?
But I think out of all of these games, just like technical problems and readability issues and story issues and script issues, like all of the issues combined to form a big issue Voltron. I think out of all of the 3 games, Mass Effect 3 is the one that needs like the top to bottom remake, and that Mass Effect 1 is mostly fine, just overhaul the combat. Like if
I'll accept that.
Like people were talking, you know, when the question of what is the Legendary Edition gonna be, when that was the question,
Who should destroy the gun?
people were always like, you destroy the gun, Javik. People were always like, man, Mass Effect 1, they would need to do so much work to that game to make it playable and palatable. And it's like, honestly, I think it's fine. I really think Mass Effect 3 needs like a full-on Cryptosporidium remake, you know?
Yeah.
Also,
oh man, you were just tasting those guys.
Daka Daka Daka.
Everyone's favorite.
I think that dude just exploded and hurt the other Geth.
Yeah, those ones self-destruct.
Good.
The gun is offline.
Let's get the last one.
Machines by the doors.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going that way. Okay. I like the gold-plated ones. Those ones will cost you 580 BioWare points if you want that armor, though.
That's right.
Oh man, this rifle is really something. Because it makes him do like a snap back and then explode. Oh, there's the gun. Pew pew. Oh no, I can't do it yet. Gotta do the shoot first. How's everybody doing over here? Oh, Javik is dead. I was wondering where Javik was. He's over there. Dead. Again. Man, after all of the effort we went through to bring back this Prothean intact and alive to sit on the Citadel, talk to the Hanar for the first time. And there he is. Just fucking...
There goes the bravest Prothean I ever knew. Also the only Prothean I ever knew.
The only jazz musician I ever knew.
Can you handle it, Javik?
Easily.
I enjoy that we finally have a squad member who just has like the most ego possible.
Absolutely. Because he totally backs it up too.
He is an advanced life form.
Far beyond your primitive reckoning. Oh my god. There's a throwaway line of dialogue in an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force that is maybe one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Plutonians?
Yes.
You're getting shot from the side there.
Yeah, I got him.
There's a moment where Oglethorpe pulls out a bent table lamp and he's like, "We have technology beyond our comprehension."
Aqua Teen had some misses. Like there were moments where I was like, oh, I don't like that. But for the most part, Aqua Teen's fucking great. When Danzig buys the house that's just bleeding from the walls. Or
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it.
this is dramatic. Or when Carl has like the pool in his backyard that just gets progressively filthier over the episode.
Yeah.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
My favorite ever is just them like, we're coming, don't worry.
Give us your coordinates.
My favorite ever is them just like slowly pulling like the danger wagon or whatever, while Master Shake won't shut up about his like T-Mobile cell phone.
They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Where are you at, man? Where are you at?
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I do. I can.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
I hate to be that guy, but my favorite episodes are always the ones with the Moonanites.
The Moonanites are pretty good.
Ancestors, forgive me.
You know who I like more than the Moonanites, though?
Who?
Who are they? What's their name? Space Kutas.
The Plutonian.
Okay, those. Yes, I forgot that was their name. The Plutonians are great.
They are great.
I think Space Kutas might be like. I like Space Kutas, and I like
Can you shoot
Dr.
down
Weird.
those rockets?
Maybe.
Might be worth a try.
I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. Pun unintended.
Also, yeah, Space Kataz is great because it's the Plutonians and the Moonanites having like a spy versus spy prank war.
Totally. Oh, we can shoot the rockets down.
Good eye, me.
We only have
so many bullets.
I don't know if it's like, look at how much the screen is shaking and how everything is gray. It's very difficult for me to like make sense of what's happening.
Admiral, come
on! But Space Kutaz is great, but more than just Space Kutaz. Yeah, fuck you. More than just Space Kutaz, I really like Dr. Weird.
Dr. Weird is also pretty great.
I am never ever sad to just hear, "Gentlemen, behold!
Behold!"
And it's just some bullshit.
We've got to go.
I have lost weight! Oh yeah, you look great.
I pray they found
Good job.
in the homeworld skies.
All sugars gone. Manually! With this!
Dr. Weird and Steve are just the fucking best.
Oh yeah.
Unrest has spread further than I thought. You
I need to lose 20 more pounds, or I'll never be pretty!
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we
Oh,
hadn't
you're gonna
stopped
have to squish that audio probably.
Probably. It's okay. I'm glad you're having fun.
Drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms. I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
Anything,
And
you
that's why
say.
your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save.
That's what I've been saying from the
Farewell,
beginning.
Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Blow it up.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
Makes sense.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
That is like a living
Yes.
being.
We do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
I kind of agree. That's kind of incredible.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
Don't
And
make
they
me
will
go
die
full
when we
Picard.
destroy
I
the
will
base.
go full Picard.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
I don't want them to be destroyed.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander,
Ooh.
are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything.
I'm suggesting
All I'm saying is
cooperation.
maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision.
Oh, you got a
strike
laser
whatever
pointer.
Target I have
Got a good old Hammer of Dawn.
That'll do it. Edie, this work for you?
That sounds like good to have in general.
Yes, we should probably keep that.
Anything else in our way?
Don't think we ever use it again.
That's a shame.
You should not use it before reaching the base.
Or after.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Get Fighter Squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior before.
Oh, jeez.
The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to...
Oh, fuck you. No, Ron.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk.
Admiral Geralt almost got us killed last time.
Pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Dude, you actively tried to kill me like 4 hours ago. I don't care what you have to say anymore. Tally.
Wait, wasn't that back in Mass Effect 2?
No. No. Remember when we were getting Legion a couple hours ago, and they started firing on us while we were in the ship?
I do remember that.
That was Geralt. Fucking Geralt.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Okay, this is nothing new.
Talk to you later, Tally.
Sure.
We got one sizable conversation tree out of her.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you
have to deny the action, it was a crappy action. I agree with that.
Just look at the fucking CIA.
Lee Riley, that was a side quest thing. Miranda Lawson, okay. Can you meet me in the Commons? I'll send a nav point. No vids this time. Alright, so that'll give us the actual pip to start that mission. And civilian fleet is grateful to those who returned and mourn. Okay, yeah. Yours most sincerely, thanks for your actions on Rannoch. The Quarians are forever in your debt. Or at least this one is. We're doing good. We're doing good in the galaxy.
Good is being done.
Good is being done. Shut down this guest server. And let's see. I want to... You know what? We'll bring Javik along again so that we can upgrade him. Tally. Let's see what you got, man. Yeah, we're good. We're good on us. Actually, there is one change I might make for us, which is instead of the increased damage, because I feel like it does enough damage, what I want to do instead is get that magazine upgrade. Increases rounds per magazine by 60%.
That's substantial. I would say absolutely get that.
Especially for this one, in which the whole system is based on like ammo and conservation and everything.
Your entire ammo supply is just the one magazine.
I think for this one, I might switch this out and give us a heavy pistol, because we haven't used one in a little while. Let's see. Do we want to go with the Punisher, or do we want to try something else? Punisher's pretty good, but it's a little overpowered.
You seem to like it.
I do like it.
Is there anything else you might choose?
I would choose just about any of them. They're all fine. But, I mean, paid money for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Javik, come on. Oh, 63 points. All right, you know what? I'm just going to give it to you. What do you want? You got Dark Channel all the way up. So, Effect transfers to a second target if the first is killed. That's really fucking good. Lift grenade. Lob this grenade into a group of enemies to send them fly. That's really good.
Fun.
Pull, we already know is good. Slam works a little bit differently, but it's still really good. And yeah, just your overall good shit.
It being called Vengeful Ancient is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server.
Oh, I remember this.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane.
I have pointed out at least once.
A virtual world built for synthetics.
Mass Effect is technically,
Geth synthetics.
very technically, a cyberpunk adjacent series.
Yeah?
We get to see the VI world this time.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual
We
world?
already did this!
Your species has experimented with
We
virtual
did this in the
interfaces.
last game,
You
Shepard!
saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
That's not the
We
question.
have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Okay, I trust you, Legion.
I do trust you.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes.
That checks out.
While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
It's like challenging Deep Blue to a chess match. It can't... A computer can't necessarily factor in organic thought process, so we're our best work.
If it saves the
And it
lives
also
of-
can't factor in the fact that you're cheating by having another person moving the chess pieces around.
That's right.
There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Check this shit out. Oh, I love you, Legion.
Set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Legion doesn't need a fucking parachute. Dude's made of metal.
Legion is the fucking best.
Legion is the best. Alright, everybody. File out of the space bus.
The armed space bus. Sometimes you forget that, but it's got guns on it.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, it's Mass Effect 3. Everything has guns on it, including the Quarian live ships. Yeah. The civilian live ships.
They need them.
To prepare for war.
Yeah. I strapped a gun to my coffee cup to prepare it for war.
Only the finest N7 technology.
I thought you might like that.
This coffee cup was genetically modified by Cerberus so that it could, in fact, attack the Geth if need be.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server.
Hmm.
Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
This is a very Deus Ex synth run.
Proceed to docking port.
Which is appropriate.
Totally. It doesn't have like a echoey oh choir in the background, but that like arpeggio.
It wouldn't be worse off for it.
No.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
It's the arpeggio on the synth run. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
You remember last time when our eyes were glowing green?
Yeah.
Shepard Commander,
Now we got blue
acknowledge
ones.
your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
It fucking... You just turn the camera and Keanu Reeves is there.
We've installed
Yeah.
to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
We couldn't come up with anything better than this. It has to be a third-person
are you?
shooting segment.
Here,
Yes.
You look different.
we have made ourselves
It's
visually distinct for your
slightly
convenience.
more
Geth
interesting.
already in here?
No, it's slightly
You
less.
will perceive Geth as
No,
surveillance footage, audio logs,
it's slightly
sensor
more
records,
creative
which
than
record our
that.
bodies as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
How will this destroy ships?
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
You know they added that camera sway because originally there's no way that this sequence had it, and they were like, dude, we gotta do something. It looks like nothing changed.
There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must
It looks
access
like
them
we
to
just
disable
like
the hostile Geth's fighters.
transported
We must
inside,
protect your exit port,
like to
but
a
you will
different
not be
ship.
alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The visual language of these things here reminds me of the episode where Zim and Dib go inside his body. Body Wars.
This
Yeah.
code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
So this is the whole section. It's not a third-person shooter at enemies, but it's a third-person shooter puzzle
Warning, connection blocked by
platformer.
infected code. Use
So, in other words, you're
software to
playing
disrupt
Mario
the infection.
Sunshine.
Yeah, kind
Doing
of.
this for?
Imagine, oh my god, imagine that there's just like a rogue shepherd running around with a mustache and a
Okay, I
big
got it.
And a
brown hat.
paintbrush.
And a gun.
Yeah.
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks. I think.
We didn't want to make alternative animations.
Got to save the environment. Commander Shepard can't do it alone. You ever see those fucking commercials for Mario
No.
Sunshine? Where it's like... Because this was the era of you know,
what? Musical theater?
No, this is the era of like, you need to save the environment and teach the kids to be green.
Proceed to the access
Yeah.
point.
That was around the time that Sunshine came out. So Sunshine had these ads of just like,
Establishing
Mario
connection to
needs to save the
communication
environment and wipe up all the grime by shooting water at it. And it's
Is the
like
Reaper keeping you out?
a UNICEF fucking commercial with, you know, guitar jingles. I'm not kidding. Go.
No, I believe you.
Someone out
100%.
there, go out there and look at
Warning,
Super
Reaper
Mario
presence
Sunshine,
detected.
like
Data
American
cluster
TV
contains
commercial.
infected code. We require access to proceed.
Man, this game has like a huge fetish about just shaking the camera and making everything look as Cloverfield as possible.
Mass Effect 3 co-developed by Vlambeer.
Oh, my eyes.
That's a joke for me and for nobody else.
I didn't get it. But I appreciate that you made it.
I think that you should appreciate the fact that you don't get it. Because that means that the people who do get it will find it that much funnier.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that the more niche a joke is, the funnier it
Data
is.
clusters contain historical data.
Welcome back to Endsville Arcade. I hope you like our pre-show.
Welcome back to Endsville Arcade. I hope you like our playthrough of fucking Codename Kids Next Door Operation video game.
Stay tuned for Codename Kids Next Door Operation Soda. Soon to follow.
It's on its way.
I don't know how long that'll be. But it, you know, it'll exist. I have it. I own it.
I know you do.
You really want to rename the VI network?
What am I fucking looking at?
The mobile hardware release deserves with a ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Gath, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
We didn't want to model any Quarians without using Shutterstock.
Oh, man.
It's so fucking late. So fucking lazy. It's the laziest thing you could have imagined. Is this not where I'm supposed to go?
You
No.
didn't... Wait, did you go in a circle?
I think I went backwards. Yeah,
You went back.
I went backwards. You go this way, I'll go home, and Amy Winehouse will go back to black. There we go. Over this way.
Way to just suck all the love out of that joke.
I fucking love how... I'm sorry, this is something that shows up in a lot of games, right? Where it teleports these in front of... I think back to id shooters and, Alice Returns and stuff like that. And
the self-assembling platforms.
I like the idea of it, but it's almost always just... You run into situations where you're like, wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Almost always. It doesn't help that I'm actually stupid.
Directionally challenged.
I like to think of myself as directionally capable.
Oof. Oof.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
Oh.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Man!
That's fucked up and also the least surprising thing I've seen all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I will say, though?
What?
The Allot texture pack makes this section look really good.
It does look pretty good.
It looks pretty ugly without it. I'm gonna say that much. Because despite, it's not nearly as clear, I would say. Not as crisp.
Yeah, that's the word I would use, absolutely.
Oh,
Because something like this should be crisp.
There should be no wasted space, all clean.
Hard edges.
Accessing
That's
data
my
cluster.
Mass Effect fanfiction.
They're pinned.
That's what happens when you romance Legion. You get those
Shepard
hard
Commander.
edges.
Yes.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Gav following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
Legion.
Connection with the remaining server node.
I see and appreciate where this is going.
Mm-hmm. You look at Legion and you may think to yourself, man, he looks like he's been around for a while.
Working on shutting down
He
the
looks
server, Admiral Ron.
strangely individualistic for a Geth. Something is amiss. The background doesn't load in for like half of these cutscenes. Get fucked.
Have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
1 node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Got it.
Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
That's a problem.
Yes, it is.
However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Yeah, all that changes, you just shoot it a little bit earlier in the chain, and then you're good to go.
Just shoot it more.
Shoot it more in different places. Oh, that's awkward. Where are we going? Going this way. Okay. There we go. I'm not a fan of this. The self-replicating, like, or how did you put it exactly?
Who, me?
Yeah, the way forward appearing before you.
Self-assembling platforms?
Yeah. There you go. Again, I'm a fan of the idea, but I usually find it a little hard to read.
For some people, it works better in movies than in games.
Yeah, it works really well in movies.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
But even when it is in movies, sometimes it looks really dumb. There was a movie recently that man, they tried, but they didn't quite try hard enough. What was it? It was some fucking movie. I don't know. All these movies bleed together for me at this point. I can't quite reach that arm of it over there.
Try just shooting the sphere in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Like, just burn it off completely.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Oh, I would probably have this headache for a little bit longer.
And you would have to edit a lot more.
That's true. I appreciate that. I wish they had given him more than one line.
They did.
It doesn't feel like it.
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the gas.
This is insane. We need the gas. You can't just destroy them for asking. Ugh.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
God.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
It's getting really hard to, like, continue to try to vouch for the Quarians.
The Quarians are great, but also the Quarians kind of suck.
The Quarians are great, but the Quarian leadership seems to have been its biggest problem from the beginning.
The Quarians, as tormented by their own mistakes, are great. But the Quarians that made those mistakes suck.
Yes.
I'll say that.
We're supposed to get to the data cluster. Let's go back. No?
That a way, perhaps?
Nothing.
There's red platforms, which indicates a way forward if you clear the growth.
I apologize, audience, for being dumb.
It's a good thing I exist.
I'm never gonna get smarter, so you better get used to it. I was elected to lead, not to read. It's a good thing they boiled this section down to shoot the thing. Because otherwise, what would I do?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I know, I just shot it, motherfucker. Good enough? Yeah, that one was good enough. Okay. Now I gotta do this one.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
I'm aware.
Infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth.
And why do you keep doing it?
Because I can't immediately see where it is, so I'm like, oh, I better shoot what I see.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Ah, good. Here I was, worried about the pace. It's a good thing we had this section to slow things down to a crawl. In cyberspace.
We should talk about something, you know, like we're supposed to do.
Hey man, I'm the one playing the game. You think of something to talk about. You're the smart one, you know things. Talk to me about fucking pop culture. I don't know, what's the best movie you've seen lately? Last movie I watched was 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I don't think you would have liked it.
Probably not.
I liked it.
4 funerals and a wedding, on the other hand, that could be good.
That's it. Yeah, that's more you. 4 funerals and a 5th funeral.
What's the difference?
Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Matrimony, more like, oh no. I don't know. I have...
The ring goes on, the gloves come off. My old math teacher used to say that.
Oh yeah? That is something a math teacher would say, oh my god.
The end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
It's the most depressing math teacher thing I've ever heard.
Breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
No shit.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our Creators.
Well, that's one up on the Quarians.
Rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you...
I'm glad they remembered to give you the Cerberus uniform.
The prospect remains.
Because they could have totally overlooked that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shepard. We can only reconstruct this scene from your memories, and you don't remember what you were wearing past a week ago. I was wearing a uniform!
We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Alright, good shit.
We can only reconstruct your memories from assets in this game, Shepard Commander.
Shepard Commander, that would take too much work. The Creators are breathing down our neck, and it just pans over to like that fucking evil CEO looking dude.
It just
EA.
pans over to the EA logo.
That's right. I literally almost just called him Andrew Ryan, and I was like, wait, that's not his name. He's a white dude with short hair.
Root access acquired.
He might as well be Andrew Ryan.
Communication node. Geth no longer resides.
A slave creates, a slave also obeys.
What's wrong?
You must
An executive chooses, a slave obeys.
I'm just envisioning this horrible concept where all of BioWare was paid for Mass Effect with, like,
remote access.
with exposure.
Deleting archives.
Like, they didn't pay
Rockefeller
them.
Fund bucks.
Yeah. We gave you 580 BioWare points. You can buy groceries this week.
Shepard, what happened in there?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are
Ooh.
you sure?
Hey, boys.
What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Even our
Hell yeah!
Bigger number.
While Shepard
War
Commander
asset
removed
go
the
up.
Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours.
This is what I've been trying to fight for from the beginning.
This is the whole game.
The Reapers. They are now us.
Yeah, boy, the heretics are no
Fuck yeah,
longer.
dude.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours.
I understand.
The
That's fair.
Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
I also
You
understand
accept our
not
actions.
trusting your
Live ships
creators.
are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Let's blow it up.
Fuck yeah.
Admiral Hackett's got some primes.
Whole bunch of Geth primes.
Let's get back to the Normandy.
And we know that they're tough.
Yeah. Even if they do die, they go Super Saiyan.
That's true. Super Saiyan, Supernova.
What about you, Tally? You got anything to... No? Okay.
No. Not a word. That's weird.
We got to get this game
Excuse
out the
me for
door.
just a few
The
minutes.
Geth squadrons attacking
Go for
our
it.
live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
War asset
Legion's
go
the
up.
one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps
That's
you can help me
kinda
with
fair.
something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
No. I don't think we're going to do that. Honestly, given the route that we've taken thus far to get here, I don't think we're going to do that. You know what?
We need those ships to recover life pods.
There'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
I'm going to support Tally.
Signs were weak. They might already be dead.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology.
Tally knows what she's
I'm
doing.
diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
You need to save everybody you possibly can. You know, while I've got you guys here, let's go ahead and take a look at the war terminal. Our effective military strength is it's hovering at 2045, but the readiness rating rather is hovering at around 70%. I've been doing this a little bit off camera with the Galaxy at War system. And as you can see, our numbers have been climbing. You start the game at 50, as you saw before. But actually, while we're doing this live, we've got a couple more of these like 5-hour-long ones running. So, boy, yeah, there was a cause of great confusion around the time that this game first started, because the game goes to great lengths to show you your EMS score and tell you that your EMS is the thing that really matters. When in reality, like, the readiness rating ends up being more of a big deal than you would normally think. I think there are numbers out there, and there are like charts of data that go on to tell you exactly how many how many numbers you need to hit the thresholds that are possible for the good ending. If I remember correctly, I want to say that I want to say 3075 was the total number that you could hit in the original game, like for your total effective military strength, where we have 2045, you could originally get 3075 total, like assuming that you made all of the correct and perfect and optimal decisions all the way through all 3 games, and you needed 3080 in order to get a good ending, like the ending that you want, which not only is it to me, not only is it like an insult to the player base to not give you enough when you explicitly promised them that you would be able to do it if you played through all 3 games without resorting to multiplayer, but to also have it be literally 50 points is, I mean, that's 10 Diana hours, you know? It's just such a, it's such a low threshold that it's like, it's unacceptable. I still think that it's fucked up that they would ever do that. And not to like... Thank you, trainer. Not to like tread old ground too much, but... Man, it's just... it's just such a fundamental, like, fuck you to the audience. I really... I can't get by... I can't impress enough just how scummy I think it was that they handled it that way. I'll tell you what, while we're here, I actually did not read Rannoch, so we'll go ahead and read that as well. Although its orange sun is only about 90% of the mass of Sol and half as luminous, Rannoch is arid by Earth standards because it formed closer to its star and has slightly less ocean coverage. Photosynthetic life is concentrated around rivers and oceans, with large expanses of desert in between. The importance of plant life and shade in ancient Quarian culture is evident in the translation of Rannoch's name, Walled Garden. To a starship's sensors, the most obvious feature of the Quarian homeworld is the numerous heat sources in orbit. Thousands of Geth space stations watch over the planet. Somewhere in this artificial swarm of construction lurks the Geth Armada, waiting for its moment to counterattack. Population is unknown. Quarian estimates on the number of Geth range from the tens of millions to the single-digit billions. Estimates on the number of Geth consciousness stored in servers are far higher. That's fucked up. The scale of this conflict is honestly ridiculous. So, yeah, no, absolutely, we'll take Tally with us this time. If I remember this correctly, I think we're heading into a lot of combat as well. I might bring Liara just to get that good singularity on our side. Rannoch. This one's big. Oh god, they took away all of our guns. Fuck. Yeah, this is something else that Mass Effect likes to do. Whenever you go into a situation in which the game decides that you are no longer carrying your own weaponry, if you go into like, there's a DLC later on that I'm thinking of in particular that does this, where it gives you a pistol, and then it just like completely wipes away your entire inventory for the next time. It really should save it. I'm just gonna say, I think it should be saved between missions. That's just me.
It's petty, but for the amount of money that went into making this game, yes, it should.
It's just, it's the smallest thing, but it's like, why?
It's the smallest thing for the biggest budget.
And like,
there's no excuse for it.
My history with Mass Effect is, or with Mass Effect 3 in particular, is like the death of 1,000 cuts. But then there are also 2 really big knife stab wounds that they give you at the beginning and end of the game. But otherwise, it's death of 1,000 cuts.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of The old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
Concerned.
No, it's okay. Honestly, it's fine.
You know your limits. I trust you. I'm more concerned you didn't tell me about the upgrades.
If you were gonna kill us, you would have killed us by
Geth
now.
Intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Personal.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
Should.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
I think I've proven this.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
I really appreciate Legion as somebody who
Proceed
just...
to the upper entrance. We will
He
exit
has
here
his
from
own
your escape
opinions,
vehicle.
but still operates
Legion.
entirely based on logic.
Acknowledged.
Or like 90% on logic, but then has that little ghost in the shell, right? So at the same time, he can be like, yeah, we really should be better than this, but clearly we are not better than this in any way.
I can't believe it.
There is almost
I don't think
only
it's
the
really
consensus.
sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
Welcome home, Tally.
Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say,
I love that
"Keep
Mass
us
Effect
alive."
1 theme.
The best translation I can come up with is, by the home world I hope to see someday.
Kill us
Looks
alive.
like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
Quarians
I hope
spent
so.
centuries as nomads.
Gotta do our best.
You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us.
No, right through... The rock disappeared.
Don't worry, it's gone now.
The rock is gone.
That's a start.
We absorbed it. We absorbed it like Super Skrull.
Oh, man. And that was a really cool moment otherwise.
That was a really important moment to not fuck up by deleting the rock after clipping it into your hands in full view of the camera in center frame. Oh, okay. That right there is like indicative of Mass Effect 3. It has really cool moments, but it just can't help. It just can't help but kneecap itself. Also, you see our ammo capacity has gone up to 100.
I do see it.
Yeah. It's much, much better.
Wait, why is it 159? It should be 160. That bothers me.
Maybe it needs that 1 extra % devoted to powering it up again.
Devoted to making sure that rock doesn't draw.
Yes.
They took it out of the gun budget.
Listen, we need to save memory on this game somehow, alright? Nobody's gonna notice that 1 little bit is gone. We need to save memory on the disc.
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in.
Good work, Trainer.
We haven't talked to Trainer a whole lot, but I really like her.
She's good at her job.
She is Kelly Chambers, but better. And I also liked Kelly Chambers. But Trainer's got a little bit more going on than she does, just in terms of, like, history and personality. I also do want to point out, this is a piece... Why are you aiming your gun at me, Liara? Is it because I said that shit about the rock? Anyway.
He's not in this game.
No, he's... No. They would have made him James if they could.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to point out the music in this mission, because it doesn't show up a whole lot in this game, but the theme for Ranok is really cool. Very cinematic.
Shepard Commander, you must
ships.
We're on our way.
Admiral Gerrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Jet fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Rannoch is up there with Tuchanka as one of the coolest levels in the game, I would say. And it ought to be, considering all of the build-up.
Absolutely.
This gun is so good. I'm so glad that we got the beam cannon back.
It was long overdue.
It's not like a big space rock anymore. It's not like a really long hemorrhoid-looking gun.
I think this is a cooler design.
It's just a Halo gun at this point, but I like it.
It's like some precursor race bullshit. Here's a gun that's made out of pointy rocks.
Yes. There's no wasted space to it. It's just elegant and straightforward.
Very utilitarian, and also made of pointy rocks.
And it's also shiny.
As it should be. Other side, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right. Other side.
I hate it when that happens in games, but it's also really funny.
Up here we go. Nope, that one's too big. Up here, and then up here. Gotta get that animation work in there somehow.
It takes so long.
It does. Better put 3 of them in close succession. Honestly, I'll take it over the ladder that just clips through your forearms whenever you use it. I can't believe that, like, they didn't just fucking fix the animation for the ladder, but they put ladders all over the game.
It's too much work, they couldn't do it.
Like, you couldn't just...
No, the budget wasn't big enough.
It's so... We have to save memory on the disc. We can't make the ending good. We have to save money on the disk space. Yes, money. I'm gonna use this gun. This is a good gun. Oof. I forgot putting, I forgot that I had put, like, a scope on this thing. Also, a scope.
You know what you should put on it?
What's that?
Your cool special ammo. Because you're fighting synthetics.
I was gonna say, we should put flames on it to make the bullets go faster.
Also that.
Oh, I would love that as, like, if that was a thing that worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you could just,
Achievements in ignorance.
It should absolutely be reflected on the stat sheet.
Flames to make the bullets go faster. Also, scopes on pistols are totally valid. Have you never seen a scoped Magnum before?
I have. I always think it's funny because it reminds me of Red vs. Blue, in which they talk about the scoped pistol on in Halo 1.
Yeah.
Because the scope on that pistol makes no sense.
It's a bit silly.
It's silly, but I love it. Oh, there we go. There's the spot. I got really worried there when I jumped on top of the cover, like, oh no, am I not going to be able to get down?
Oh no.
Oh no.
They didn't account for this. Oh no.
That might be my favorite, like, voice clip in games, period, is just, oh no.
Oh no.
Because I can't hear it without hearing deer and, like, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Unlike Knuckles and Sonic.
Oh boy. Knuckles from Knuckles is the best. I still remember we had numerous sessions of GTA 5 where I was just rolling around in that rocket car, like just haphazardly listening to a full 1 hour version of Knuckles from Knuckles. And it's maybe one of my favorite memories because for now, despite having played so much Sonic Adventure on the GameCube and the fucking Dreamcast, and hearing Knuckles' theme song like over and over again throughout my life, it's overridden. The canonical Knuckles theme is Knuckles from Knuckles.
Obviously.
It's like Bustin' is now Ghostbusters.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't even need to watch Ghostbusters anymore. I can just watch video. I can just watch video for Bustin'.
It's all you need.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's one of my favorite moments in that video is when he starts doing the yeah, 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 and then yeah, 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 like clips over itself but doesn't sync up to the music. Neil Cicierega deserves to earn, like, a Grammy.
Honestly.
You know
this
what?
Stream once again brought to you by all of the Mouth albums, honestly.
Mouth Effect 3.
Yes! Yes! I love it.
So good. The Ballad of Blasto.
We'll get through. What's your status?
The old machine's upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
And
We'll get to the blast shield.
if you don't tag this video with the subtitle Mouth Effect 3, we're gonna have a problem.
Just write it in Discord so I'll know.
If I must.
Type it in there, because I'll probably forget. This is a 3-hour-long stream, friend. Sometimes I just forget shit.
Forgetting shit is my job.
Oh, that's a problem. I think we've established my memory is not great. My memory is great when it comes to, like, remember that commercial from 25 years ago about the fucking Capri Suns? And everyone that I know is like, no. But then when it comes to, like, hey, do you know how to do long division? And I'm like, no, that's why I'm a theater major. Scoped and dropped. Got one. Sorry, scratch one. See, I can remember scoped and dropped, but I can't remember, like, the names of my children. Also, I don't have children.
Maybe that's just another thing that you're forgetting.
Maybe.
Oh, you should put the ammo mod on the beam rifle. I bet that would make it shred even more than it already does.
Yeah? Wait, oh, I wonder if it'll take it.
Every other weapon up to this point has.
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it
Hit the override.
a concentrated rate of fire, rather.
We will give it a constant beam.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there it is.
I can't believe it clips through your fucking face. Especially when you consider
Can't
that
you?
I can I can't because it was also a DLC gun. So it cost extra money to clip through your face.
Yeah, but in your own words, DLC content is content that was not good enough to be in the original game.
Except in this game, where it was all of the stuff that was great that they cut out to make you pay for it.
It was too good to be in the base game.
Yep.
Also, look at that. That's just shredding.
It is now doing... It's now doing Mass Effect 2 numbers.
You're welcome.
Good eye.
Someone has to think of this shit.
I'm glad someone did. You know what would be awesome?
I am like your combat VI.
That is awesome. You know what would be awesome, though?
I'm like the AI in your Titan. What?
So, Singularity is supposed to be like a tiny miniaturized black hole, right?
Uh-huh.
What if you did a combat roll into it and just appeared somewhere else in the galaxy? Like you show up in Andromeda.
You show up in Mass Effect Andromeda?
I would love for Shepard to show up in Mass Effect Andromeda. Shepard shows up in Mass Effect Andromeda, and the Renegade prompt is like, "What's wrong with your face?"
Successfully open the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Oh boy. That was a good multi-shot. Let me see if... give me a singularity. Oh, I'm gonna get out of here. Seems like a bad place to be. Oh, that's not good. Wait a second. Wasn't this a bridge a second ago?
No.
Oh, I guess I'm just stupid.
You may be wondering how I got into this situation.
The precedent has been set. I never claimed to be a smart man. And I still don't claim to be a smart man.
You wound up on the plane of eternal torment on your way to the kitchen?
I'm sorry. I believe you were referring to the slow train, the slow pony to the rubber forest.
I am not a clever man.
I'm a blunt instrument, alright? I'm like a brick. You just throw it at the thing that you want broken. It's up to you to dictate that it actually gets to the correct place. Hacked. I'm in.
And level designers the world over just screamed. And they don't know why.
Deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Blow up, you fucker. You son of a bitch.
Geth still have great sound design.
Oh yeah. Man, that guy's taking so much damage. Give me more health. I want to take as much health as I can get. Oh! That's such a mean kick. I fucking love that kick. Where's the other one? Where'd that other guy go? Where'd he go? Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real.
We have sent you the nav point with a new targeting location.
Non-stop, pop, pop.
Listen to that synth line, though.
Good hunting, Ron.
I will.
That's the most Deus Ex thing ever.
Yeah.
Get primed! I guess they really don't want us up here!
Oh, good, multiples.
Oh, you got a thingy.
I did get a thingy.
Yeah! Yo, that's awesome.
That's fucking great. Tally.
My favorite thing in the world is when you have a weapon like that, and the fire rate just keeps climbing until you're like, wait, is this thing gonna explode?
It's really good. The, it's not quite the same thing, but the collector beam rifle, or the Prothean beam rifle, rather, in this game, has an effect to let you know that you've exceeded, like, 50% capacity of your ammo, where it just starts shaking and, like, screaming at you. It's really good.
I thought that was the effect of, this weapon has damage that climbs the more you fire it, and this is now peak damage.
That's also possible. I always took it to mean that it was like, you're now running into the situation where you might want to let off. But you're probably right.
I'm pretty sure it has the beam weapon video game thing of the longer you hold the trigger, the more damage it does.
You getting anything from the base?
Talk about fucking holding guns down for beam rifle effects in video games.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target.
Sorry, Tally. Edie had something to say. Okay. Fucking blow this up. Also, maybe don't stand right there.
No, stand right there. I want to see it.
Don't stand right there. That's what. Just fucking stand right there.
Hell yeah, big sploge.
Reaper!
Oh shit!
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship. Move!
Here we go, baby! This part sucks.
How are we supposed to fight that thing? I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand. No!
What? Oh, I guess it just dropped in. Okay. It looked like it popped in from the floor.
Don't worry about it.
Like it melted up.
There's that Reaper sound effect.
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Whoa, whoa. So I could be wrong. Not to like downplay this moment as being cool, because it is. But this
once again, it doesn't matter.
This does literally nothing. I'm pretty sure every time they give you one of these for like a cinematic moment, like in that Paladin mission, I'm pretty sure it just doesn't. There's no point.
The firing chamber looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
This is so fucking stupid.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie,
This is
patch the Quarians
personal.
to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Shepard's like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna punch it.
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it
Gonna
from here.
punch it with an entire fleet.
Good luck.
Acknowledged. Shepard to fleet. I'll pave the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and
So,
be ready to fire.
I may or may not die here, because this part is one of those cinematic cutscene moments that is cool but kind of sucks to play. Basically, I mean, you'll be able to see it as it is exactly what you think it is. If the laser hits you at any point, you'll just die, of course. And you just kind of got to keep doing this over and over again. Window gets a little bit tighter and tighter each time. But we're fighting a Reaper on foot.
It's pretty cool. None can deny that.
As a moment, I like this a lot. But if I die,
yeah.
If I die, I'm sorry.
Because again, Reapers being affected by gravity are way cooler.
I agree.
It looks like the rule of 3 may or may not be in effect, though.
I don't remember if it's 3. It might be 4?
Well, it's definitely not 3, because that was the third one.
Okay. 4. Codename Kids Next Door? Is this going to be rule of 7?
It might be rule of 7.
Come on, you son of a bitch! Looks like it's 5.
It's rule of 5.
Making Sector V proud.
Indeed.
Don't fuck with Shepard. Welcome to Earth. I mean, Rannoch, technically. Yeah, get wrecked. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is. What a cool mission.
And you did it in one.
Yay! Thank you. It's. Oh.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail.
Harbinger speaks a lot about everything.
Must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sarvin and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
Of course.
Shut up.
Okay.
Actually, shut up.
You represent chaos.
Oh, this is so.
Every organic civilization
So generic.
must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention,
My least favorite thing in all of sci-fi, and I want you to keep this in mind. My least favorite thing in all of sci-fi is, no, you won't understand. I won't explain it to you because you just wouldn't understand. It's so far beyond you.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
We could work together, Reaper.
disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
Also, I like that it can't speak without making the ground shake.
We killed a
Yeah.
Reaper.
Here's
That's
something
cool.
that, you know, something else that I like.
That the Geth are no longer being
Remember the
controlled by
Oculus
old
dudes that
machines.
attacked us as we went into the Omega 4 relay?
Yeah?
That's just the Reaper Eye.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
No!
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Ooh.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
This is what we've been building towards.
Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Wait,
Do
wait.
you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
There's no fucking way I'm letting the Geth die. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
That's, at this point, that's wholesale genocide, which, again, a line that we staunchly will not cross. Upload the code.
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Talizora. Admiral Geralt, break off your attack.
Fucking Geralt again.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Tally, I see a way through this.
Sorry.
No.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required.
Oh no.
Shepard Commander, I must go to them. It's the only way.
No, 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 no.
Thank you.
Geth fighters are intercepting fire. Negligible damage. Kinetics are down. Permission to order retreat. Denied. All ships. Full barrage.
God damn it, Geralt. Literally the same exact thing that happens every time that the Quarians try to fight the Geth.
Highest drive core is offline. All ships in range. Please assist. Please assist. Escape pods not responding. All hands prepare for impact.
I'm sorry.
Tally, no!
Tally, no!
Tally, fucking no!
Commander, your actions enabled this upgrade. Because of you, we are a people, and we are free.
And Legion?
Dead. I am sorry, Commander.
God damn it.
Well, no.
Me too.
They are all
sacrificed
Legion.
itself to deliver the code upgrade to all Geth units, and we will uphold its promise.
No.
We are already repairing ships, and our technology can help build the Crucible.
Legion, as an individual, disseminated into all of the Geth.
Creators.
Like, his personality disseminated and is no longer a thing. He uploaded the code at the cost of himself.
His own individuality.
His individuality no longer exists, or exists so on like such a minuscule level to is no longer be a
Counselor.
factor.
The Geth are already helping with construction of the Crucible, and their fleet will be ready for action soon.
But
If
with
anyone else
Legion's
suggested an
death,
alliance with the Geth, I'd think they were insane.
the Geth are
However,
now
you've proven me
like
wrong
fully
before.
formed.
But that's not why I contacted you. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral
Boy.
is available on VidCom.
Boy, howdy. So, I'm going to tell you right away, Rannoch can go a bunch of different ways. Rannoch can end with you following Tally and killing Legion, killing Tally and following Legion, or you can broker peace between the two of them. Like, if you make all the right decisions, you can get, like, a golden ending out of it, and it's a great moment. But I don't regret any of the decisions that we've made up until this point.
Whatever happens, happens, unless it's that bullshit with Jack.
Exactly.
I'm a big fan of having a playthrough be incidental.
Yeah. Like, I thought about it for a long time, and I was like, we could do the golden ending, and we could do the golden ending for 2. We could do the golden ending all the way through, but narratively, that's kind of boring. And for the stakes to have been this high, like a straight up galactic war across all fronts, I think it makes sense.
Commander, something on your mind?
Dude, you called me.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Years ago, if you'd have told me we'd be fighting alongside the Geth one day, I would have resigned on the spot. I've lost friends to the Geth. No way I could share a foxhole with them.
You might
I
have
understand the
to.
concern, sir.
But now we have a common enemy in the Reapers, so I'm willing to set aside my reservations and go along with this. Truth is, the Geth Armada packs a hell of a punch.
Ooh, okay. Tell me what's going on with the Rachni.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
I want to see that.
Kidding.
Yeah,
Now
same.
They have a knack for weapons of mass destruction.
Who would have
In
fucking
hindsight,
thought?
I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
How are the
I
Turians?
really want to see that.
Yes.
What about the Turians?
We don't get to see a whole lot of aliens that are not like bipedal in this. Like we don't get to see them doing much.
Is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
And there was something else here. Reaper progress?
What's the Reaper
No, we already asked about that.
It's not trending well. Even if you did
No,
buy
we didn't.
Radix some
I'm
time.
just stupid.
Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
Well, that's where we're headed next.
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard,
Well, not
I thought you might
next,
like to know
next,
I've got
but
word
next.
on your mother.
Oh?
Word on your mother?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another
Sorry.
Shepard around
No,
could
Rear
work,
Admiral
and
is a
she's
real
damn
rank.
proud of what
I
you're
know.
doing out
I'm
there.
aware.
Hack it out.
I just think I always love his delivery of word to your mother is great. Yo, Shepard, word to your mother. Guess who's the new Rear Admiral? Hack it out. Drops them like a hot. Yeah. That's true. We kicked the shit out of that Reaper.
It was pretty cool, but we did it with a fleet that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, and at the cost. Let's talk Korean War. Oh God, from Diana. Maybe hard to believe. Yeah. After what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware that the Koreans ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history. I have material from all the players except you. Can we do an interview? Yeah, I guess. We got some messages about the Geth. Geth programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested Prime runtimes update. Shepard Commander on all platform status. Complying. We're all talking. We're all talking. Let's keep in touch. And Shepard Commander. Our work on Rannoch continues. Repairs to ships and installations damaged by the Creator fleets will complete within 10 days. Our existing ships are already attacking old machine forces. This has created a second flank to divert attention from Turian and Asari forces. Geth units specializing in the technical construction have been deployed to the Crucible project. All Geth intelligences not dealing with the ship repair or deployment are performing technical analysis to improve the yield and efficiency of the Crucible. Calculations are being performed remotely and sent to the Crucible project via secure encryption to avoid causing tension with other species. We have proved that organics and synthetics can work together towards mutually beneficial goals. Your trust will make it possible. I do still trust the Geth. That shit would not have happened if the Quarians were not, like, actively attacking their attempts to build a home base.
A slave race.
Also, I want to...
The Quarians trying to build a slave race, also.
Yeah, and failing at it. Failing at it and getting
never
their asses
quite
kicked.
getting over it.
Never
getting
getting
their
over
asses
it.
kicked off of their home planet.
Oh, what's it? What's over here exactly? I don't even remember what's over here. This might just be a bullshit mission.
It might just be a bullshit mission. But the Minos Wasteland sounds like a cool place.
Aquitas? Acquitted? There's nothing here.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, what's in here? Oh, yeah, alright. This is a good place to show off the Reaper minigame. You go... This is, instead of scanning individual planets, which you still kind of do a little bit, instead you go into Reaper, like, controlled spaces and hit the scan button. And if you hit it too often, the Reapers show up and chase you the fuck down. And if they catch up with you, honestly, fucking nothing really happens. Like,
I was expecting either nothing happens or it's an instant game over.
See, that's it's an instant game over, but nothing happens because it sets you back as if It sets you back with no penalty.
That's stupid.
It is stupid. In fact, it sets you back with not only no penalty, but now you know exactly where it is that you're supposed to be going.
Evasion successful.
So it's just like, if anything, getting caught by the Reapers is actually more beneficial. Because you just gain knowledge of where it was that you were supposed to go, which is more than you came in with. Antonax. Eros. Gelix. Nearus? I don't know. It says there's something in here, but I don't know where it is. Was there another planet down there that we didn't see, maybe?
Is it in this system?
A system down here, maybe? No, we're just wasting fuel.
It says Fortis, I think, is where you want to go, because there's a 50% there.
Yeah, so there might just be another one. Investigate. Sorry, investigage. 200 units of fuel? Holy shit!
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's go back in. Wom. Yeah, it's kind of just an annoying minigame more than anything. Oh, okay, 100% recovered.
Reapers eluded.
I guess we're fine then.
Don't worry about it.
Like, clearly there's still something there, but I don't know what it is.
It's a don't worry about it, is what it is.
There's nothing in there that's like a... There's
significant?
Yeah, there's nothing in there that's like a cameo appearance from somebody else. That much I can say for certain. Let's go. Where did she want to meet us? She wanted to meet us in the Commons, right?
I believe so.
Box. Yeah, we'll probably close off today by talking to Miranda and seeing what else we've got.
Transport?
Send me to the Commons.
It'll be there momentarily.
It's been a while since we've seen Miranda. Like, we've seen her,
It's been a quick minute. In the flesh.
Like, 6
Which
months?
I am hesitant to say.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was gonna say.
Word choice.
Are we doing phrasing? Is phrase... Are we doing...
We might do phrasing.
Are we still doing phrasing? Sorry, are we still doing phrasing?
Yes.
Now, where are you, Miranda? Gotta hunt you down and find the side quest. Side quests could be anywhere. You just don't know. Because, man, it's weird because you'll both get inundated with side quests all over the place, and then also just spend time wandering around looking for a thing to click on. Well, there's Liara down there. Oh, you know what? She's probably up here, because there's a room that we haven't been able to get into yet.
Perhaps.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Well, let's...
Man, this place got fucked up.
This place did get fucked up.
There's just broken glass and bullet holes everywhere.
And, like, nobody's cleaning it up. Oh, here's another one.
What the hell are the Keepers doing?
The Keepers are trying their best.
Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War.
Okay, so that's how you get side quests. It fucking sucks. You just wait. And occasionally
That's
someone
dumb.
will say something. It is dumb. Because also there are a lot of them, which is why our journal looks like it does.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
Yeah, but say more, though.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right
I mean, you are like a
of course
secret agent spy.
You'll have your access, Miranda.
But also, we know what your deal is.
Yes.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
I don't think she trusts anybody more than us.
Talk about, is it?
There's a...
No.
and
I need to
sorry,
tell
like
you
a
something.
squad mate conversation you can get where if you bring her into the final battle of Mass
eating away
Effect
at
2, when you're talking to the
Confess.
elusive man, he's literally
When I
like,
headed the
Miranda,
Lazarus
don't let
Project to
Shepard do
rebuild
this.
you,
And she's like,
I wanted
consider
to
myself
implant a control
resigned,
chip
fuck
in
you.
as a
And then
safeguard.
hangs up on him.
I think you mentioned this.
I did.
I do remember this.
There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Stopped?
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were.
He
Something that
wanted
just
you
obeyed
as
orders.
you, the person who
He wanted
defeated
Commander
Saren.
Shepard. Installing
Exactly.
the chip might have ruined you.
You were cautious.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA.
And
After
you
I
almost
got
did
out
it to
there,
someone else.
I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister.
I could stand by and let it
life to
happen
get
to
her
you,
away
but
from
not
all
my
that.
sister. That's a little hypocritical, but
Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
at least you own up to it.
This is what's been bothering you?
Does it look weird when I do this with my hand, Miranda?
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't.
How
I
come
don't know
everything Jen Hale says sounds like she's coming on to you?
But there's
Oh,
so much being
boy!
said.
Oh,
I
man!
just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Oh, jeez. I'm not going to touch that one.
You can't keep beating
She just
yourself
has
up
like this way
I
of
usually
talking
don't,
to whenever she's got to be
this was
like
important.
emotionally there
things you just
for a
don't have
squad mate.
control over.
Guess my
She does like the
fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay.
It's a very
I hate
specific
to say it, but I should get
way
moving. Thanks
of
for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda,
I'm just saying I've heard
this
that
thing
tone
you
of
have to
voice
do.
before, right?
Yeah, I bet you have.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
It pops up to me now because they're both like that. Like Miranda has a way of talking that's like she always knows something that you don't know. But then whenever Shepard has to like be there for somebody, it's always like, don't worry, I understand exactly how you feel. And it's like, oh my, please, Shepard.
Oh my god.
It's just a tick of the way that she delivers lines, but I think
I get it.
It fits Shepard perfectly. Because the other thing about Shepard is that Shepard will just say things that don't quite match up to the situation because sometimes it's awkwardly written.
I should go.
I should go. Or I'm Commander Shepard and this is my favorite whatever on the Citadel. It's internally consistent and I like it. It's just also very funny.
It's very good.
Okay, let's see if we get that mission. I'll leave orbit. Let's get out of here. No, not that one. Oh, God damn it. It'll be in our journal, I would think.
You would think.
Let's see. What do we got here? Priority of the Citadel. Not quite. Clacleosaur Fossil. That one is I believe that's a side quest.
Yeah, it's the one you just picked up.
Right.
By listening to that guy talk.
Citadel unit stabilizers. No.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm looking for Miranda's side quest. I don't see anything for it.
I mean, was that the side quest? That might have just been the side quest.
No. Miranda has like an on-foot side quest. I feel like I'm going insane. It's not Eden Prime. That's for damn sure. It's not Dr. Bryson. It's not the Asari Widow or the Volus Ambassador. Or Arya. Shore Leave, no. None of this looks like it would be. I feel like I'm going insane.
Cerberus ciphers, maybe? Near the bottom?
Cerberus ciphers.
Near the bottom.
No, that's a side quest.
No.
I have no idea. Hold on a second. Hold on just a moment while I figure this out.
This game is not very well organized.
What makes you say that? Could it be this? The 30 fucking quests I have, half of which are walk around and talk to person? Shit on a shit sandwich, man. Let's talk to some of our crew, alright? You know what, Miranda's mission will be what we start off next week. Yeah, I guess literally next week with.
I hear you were on the ground.
No, it would be this week. The next week starts on Sunday.
Joker pulled the Normandy through some
Does it?
insane maneuvers to stay out
Yeah.
of the line of fire.
I was thinking about this
Being in
this
a fight
morning,
like that,
actually.
Especially when you're not the one flying the ship.
That's also
Joker's
like
one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous.
Trainer is just off there in the background somewhere.
Much like me.
Much like me.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
Oh my god, we're still doing this.
I wanted Earth saved, but I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow
I'm
up.
so sorry.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
See? She's doing it again.
No wonder you front-rank people always want to blow things up.
To be fair, Trainer is romanceable. So that much is not like that's not especially surprising, but it is funny to me.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
Hey Edie, do you have anything new to say? You're a squad mate.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a
Yeah, that was a fucking thing, huh?
superior force to be destroyed
Yeah.
by an inferior one.
The
Yeah,
big
so
worm
now
definitely
they're
helped,
using a
though.
gun that fires thresher maws.
Yes! I want it!
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. You said that asking you abstract
Contemplating
social
the gun
questions
that
may lead
fires
to unreliable
thresher
answers.
maws.
So
I was
stayed
contemplating
silent.
the logistics of a
I didn't
thresher
realize
maw
this would be
gun.
an ongoing issue. Let's air it out.
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think.
Usually that's what
This has
happens
caused
when
me
somebody
to
thinks
research
highly
the
of
probable
themselves.
period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Those are my favorite kind of questions.
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of
I love that
synthetic
he's just
life?
there.
Honestly, if it's synthetic life, whatever
it's
it wants
life-
to be.
If it's life, then its purpose is to live.
Different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
Life is life,
But the
just
purpose
doesn't really
of
matter where it
organic
comes
life
from.
is to
I
preserve
love the
itself
body
long
language
enough
that just
to
says, "Man, I didn't sign up for
replicate its
this."
genes in succeeding
Yeah.
generations. My purpose is
She
not
did
so
ask
clear.
us if we would be,
The other
like,
successful
okay with
synthetic
it.
Life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Don't think like a Reaper.
The Reapers have nothing to emulate.
Seconded. Why would you want to be like those assholes?
The Reaper lifespan is between
Straight up.
6,000 to 37 million years. That is a very successful model.
And all they
But
do is harvest and
unreliable.
destroy.
Unreliable
Ask yourself
indeed.
if that's what you really want.
That is an unusual perspective, Shepard. I will devote processing power to considering it. Thank you.
Anytime. Okay, so while we were doing that, it turns out that Miranda's side quest does not, in fact, appear in the journal and is only... Oh my god, what's going on? It does not appear in the journal and only shows up after we do a certain priority mission on the Citadel. Oh my, it does not like this corner. I gotta stop standing here. It's gonna fucking jettison me into space. But it'll set off after we do a certain flag not too far from now.
So a Prothean. A real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing. I just
Bouncing
went off
of
the
a
radio.
kind.
Every channel was distress calls. And then static.
Jeff.
That's quite a
Yeah.
fucking
If you
shift
need to
in
express your
tone.
anger regarding the situation at me, I will understand.
No, damn it. Why the hell did they keep shooting? All they had to do was stop.
The Quarians' whole society was based on the Geth being the enemy. I doubt they could see any other way.
Even Tally?
I tried to save her.
We did.
Yeah,
I hit that prompt.
That was...
You did?
Yeah.
I believe Legion would have regretted Tally's death as well. Before it sacrificed itself, Legion referred to itself as I instead of
Yes,
me.
it did.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
So he realized he was a person just in time to die. I guess nobody got out of this one happy.
Well, the Geth are all kind of people now.
Commander?
But on the other hand, the Quarians are basically extinct.
At least that fleet was.
That was the fleet, though.
Yeah.
That was the flotilla.
Well, hey, now it makes a whole lot more sense why the Quarians would be in the situation that they're in Mass Effect Andromeda. Spoiler alert for Mass Effect Andromeda, the game that probably is barely canon and doesn't care. I don't care about Mass Effect Andromeda, and neither should you. A 4-part dissertation. There's a model of the Destiny Ascension.
And this is what used to be Thane's room.
Oh, no. Okay. This has got to be a TNG thing. Because
I would be surprised if it wasn't.
there's a long-standing thing in Star Trek TNG where Riker holds his own like poker aboard, like his own poker night aboard the Enterprise, and I believe that's also a plot point in the finale. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is just a straight-up thing. Is there any reason to come into this room? There appears to be nothing here.
It's set dressing. Don't worry about it.
I'm just doing a sweep of the ship while we can. Appears to be nothing in here either. This is such a nice room. Holy shit.
You can't say everything that you've said so far and then look at that room and say, "What is this? It's pointless."
I look at the plastic box, the rectangular plastic box for Mass Effect 3, and I'm like, what is this? This appears to be pointless. There's nothing here.
You look at that room and you're like, "Where's the combat?"
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
We haven't talked to Chakwas in a while.
Still tidying
No, we
up?
haven't.
Morden could work up a storm and make a mess like a hurricane.
Oh no,
I'm not
Morden.
surprised.
Yes, I will miss Morden, and not just his singing. But we must
Same.
move on.
Yeah.
Oh, if I may, I'd like to examine you.
Oh?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Yes, a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants.
I need to
It is
upgrade
paid
the
for reasons.
I need to update my
Good.
drivers.
Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's
Kind of
it.
want them to return a little bit though.
You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The med bay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long
Then
time.
Grunt ate
even
all
given
of
the
it.
amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel
Yeah,
anything,
that's
it
true.
would be guilt.
That's true.
We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We also had like screwed in their beds. I'm just gonna point that out there. I miss Thane.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse. and you're all my children.
Oh, that's
I'm
depressing,
blessed with
Grandma
many close
Chalkwas.
friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Yeah,
See you
we
around,
can't
Doctor.
kill any more of our
Take
squad
care,
mates.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem.
We've already lost 3. But to be fair, only one of them is like a squad mate in this game, so...
To be fair, only one of them was Ashley.
Oh shit, I forgot about Ashley. That makes 4.
Wait, who was the third?
Jack.
They're technically still wanted
Oh,
by
yeah.
the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvak.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists
And Thane just died off screen.
Yes, he did. What a shame. Cool guy. Our cool guy.
Yeah.
Shield strength bonus. We need to live more. Miniaturized armor capacitors. You want a shield bonus again or a power cooldown bonus? It's 5.
Maybe power recharge to offset the heavier weapons?
Yeah, that might be a good way to go. And nothing there. That's just the lore terminal. I might do a wrap up and look at cool stuff if we ever have to. What about you, Liara? You got
Busy?
anything cool to talk about?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
Yo, me too. Tally just died.
Yeah. Big shit happening. We lost an OG, dude. That sucks.
It does.
It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread.
It's the first time I've actually seen what that
It would still
cutscene
take at
looks
least
like.
100 years. It's selfish, but
Hand
I
gestures.
keep thinking that if we fail, I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Yeah, those are some PS2 looking, or sorry, original Xbox rather.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan.
I love seeing
used
like
to think it was
KOTOR
sad
and
that
Jade
most
Empire
aliens live such
animations in
short
these
lives.
games.
Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
War's not over. A whole bunch of people could still die.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward.
Killing everyone, every other
Leaders
mission.
on our side, but
Yeah.
none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Poorly.
I think of
Protagonist
the people I care
syndrome.
about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Alright. Much like Mass Effect 2, I don't want to be too nice to everybody, because we're low-key kind of flirting with everybody. Well, we've got a couple more minutes. We might as well talk to Garrus, because it's been a
We're
while.
low-key flirting with everybody, but we're also low-key heartbroken over Thane.
Yeah, I'd say that makes it worth it. Garrus.
Shepard, was starting to think you forgot my favorite hangout.
Nah, man, what's good?
Sorry. Busy. Looks like you've managed to settle in.
And
After
avoid
what
drowning.
I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't
Probably.
go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth.
I don't give a
More than
fuck
6 or
about the
7.
kid.
Come on!
I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack.
It was pretty cool.
Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough.
Back on Earth, I
The
saw
Reapers
this
haven't delivered.
horrible
David,
walking
at least my child
mannequin,
listened to
wax figure pretending to be a child.
finally gave me a
I've never
task
seen that
force
sort of
token
alien
to shut
species
me up.
before. Anyway, it died in a
Expert
vent.
advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually
You're the best, Garrus.
We earned this shit.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word.
Hey, fire at will, buddy.
Something else you want to talk about?
Oh, what else we got? Tell me about, I think we've already talked about these three.
Yeah, we have. I remember this.
It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Wait a second. We might be thinking of that dialogue, the same dialogue, but from Mass Effect 2. Because I think this is the first time we've talked to Garrus on the Normandy in this game.
Possibly? Tell you what.
Save it for next time, though.
You want to save it for next time?
Yeah.